friends, it is Natalie, and it is time for our April Reese Witherspoon Book Club review, where we discuss books from my favorite celebrities, Hello Sunshine Book Club, to decide if these might be good picks for you. And we're going to be discussing 5 books, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Well, I hope you guys have been watching Reese and her new series, Little Fires Everywhere. It is on Hulu on Wednesdays. It is wonderful, and it is based on a book that was one of the first book club picks of hers. And I read the book, and it was great. Reese has also announced that she is going to be turning the book Where the Crawdads Sing into a film. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Where the Crawdads Sing because you really need to read it. It is wonderful. In Where the Crawdads Sing, our main character is Kaya, and she has basically raised herself in this small swampy town called Berkley Cove. And because of this, she's kind of gotten the reputation as the marsh girl because she's kind of seen around town. But then a handsome young man who is well known in the town is murdered, and they suspect her. And this all takes place in 1969. So we have historical fiction, we have a murder mystery, and we have unbelievable characters. So I can't wait to see this book become a film, and if you haven't read it yet, please read it. Before we get to our other 4 books, please hit subscribe if you would like to find out when I am posting other videos. I do not have a set schedule, so you're definitely going to want to ring that bell so you'll be notified. You can also follow me on Instagram. That is down in the description. Now, the March pick for Reese's book club was The Jetsetters by Amanda Eyre Ward. And our main character is Charlotte, who is 70, and she enters this Jetsetters contest where you have to write a sexy essay, and she wins, and so she takes along her 3 adult children. And she's really hoping this cruise will bring them all together because there is a bit of animosity between her kids, and all of her adult children are really at a crossroads in their life where they have to make some major decisions that are going to really affect the rest of their lives. And they also all share a family tragedy that happened way in the past, but they really have never dealt with. I gave this book 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it while I was reading it. I really enjoyed feeling like I was on the cruise with them and going into Italy and Greece and Spain and France. Definitely makes me want to go over to Europe again. But I didn't connect with the characters as deeply as I have with other books, so that's why it was a 3.5 stars for me, but it was definitely worth the read. I might have also given it 3.5 stars because I was reading the makeup book at the same time. For those of you who don't know, I have not read every single book in Reese's book club series. I've missed a few over the past few years, so each month I do a makeup book for one of the months that I missed. And one of the books that I missed was Next Year in Havana by Chanel Cleaton, and this was 5 stars, and I'm gonna tell you why. This book has 2 main characters, and they are in 2 different timelines, but they're both in Cuba. In 1958, we have Eliza Perez, who is 19. She is part of Cuba's high society, and she's really sheltered from all the political unrest that's going on in the country. Until she meets and falls in love with a revolutionary, and that kind of takes her in a brand new direction. Then we jump to 2017, and we have the main character, Marisol, who is Eliza's granddaughter. Marisol was very, very close with her grandmother, and her grandmother's last request was for Marisol to go to Cuba and scatter her ashes. And she tells her, when you get there, you'll know where to scatter them, which leaves Marisol kind of scratching her head going, how will I know that? But when she goes to Cuba, a lot of her grandmother's old friends come to call. She finds letters that her grandmother wrote, and she starts to kind of solve the mystery of who her grandmother was and finds out a lot about her grandmother that she did not know, all while meeting a man herself. And the man she meets seems to be hiding something as well. So a lot of mystery. I learned so much about Cuba that I did not know. So that's what I love about historical fiction, is that when you're with characters that you are so attached to, you understand the history and you feel the history so much more. So like I said, 5 stars, guys. Definitely pick this up if you can. Reese's April pick is a bit different. It is called Untamed by Glennon Doyle. It's kind of a cross between a memoir and a female empowerment book. At least that's what I've gotten from the synopsis. synopsis. In fact, the author Glennon Doyle has been dubbed by many the patron saint of female empowerment. And this book is going to hopefully show us how to stop trying to meet everybody else's expectations and really listen to the deep voice inside and find what makes us really happy. I haven't even started this, it just came in the mail, but I'm very interested to see what all the hype is about. And I am super excited about my makeup book this month. My makeup book this month is The Alice Network by Kate Quinn. This is a historical fiction novel with two female main characters, and the first one is recruited to be a spy for France during World War II. And the second main character is an American socialite who is searching for her cousin in 1947. And somehow these two females are going to be able to come together and help each other. How? I don't know because I haven't read it yet, but it sounds really wonderful. I've heard amazing things and I am so excited to read this. Please let me know if you plan on reading any books from Reese's Book Club, especially now during this quarantine where most of us are stuck inside. I've had a few of you ask me, can you put somewhere in the description a website that would list all the books from her book club? I'm sure I can find that, and if I do find that, that will be down in the description so that you can look at. I think it's been up since 2017, so you have quite a few books to pick from. I've been doing these reviews now for over a year, so if you want to click through some of my old reviews, you can definitely find books that I thought were amazing. So I hope all of you are staying safe, and we will get through this together, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.